Thembisa Fakude is a senior research fellow at the Africa-Asia Dialogues and joins me now live from Johannesburg. Thembisa, good to have you on with us. There are conflicting reports of who is in control of what in Sudan. So what do you know about the situation on the ground?
Well, at the moment, we're hearing, as you said, conflicting reports. The RSF is claiming to be in control of key strategic uh, places in Sudan, but at the same time, we've got the military that's claiming the same. All we know is that whilst that is going on, the number of casualties in Khartoum is increasing, and the destruction of property also is increasing. The business is being disturbed, flights have been suspended. So, whilst the propaganda war is taking place between the two, it's the people on the ground who continue to suffer.
We've heard widespread condemnation and calls for a ceasefire in the fighting, and we know the leaders from Kenya and South Sudan and Djibouti plan to travel there to hold talks. But what do you think they can accomplish at this point?
Well, I don't think they'll accomplish much. By the way, it's one step a bit too late. RSF was allowed to proliferate over the years, and no one actually saw this coming. This parallelism, which is dangerous, and it's always a criticism in Africa that we act whenever there is a crisis, but we are not good at applying preventative measures. This was long time coming. They knew that this was going to happen. It started with the RSF being part of the Janjaweed, and they moved on into killing spree, particularly after the coup against Hassan Omar al-Bashir. And they were never held accountable. And now we're seeing an emboldened RSF that will continue doing as they please. And I don't think they will take anything less than at least Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo becoming the head of the army. The arrangement will be perhaps you might find that Abdel Fattah Al-burhan, who's currently the head of the Transitional Sovereign Council, becoming some sort of a presidential figure, and the army will be controlled by Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, because I think the horse has bolted. He will really want to be part of the political scene moving forward.
How concerned are you about this potentially becoming a full-blown conflict and the danger of the longer that this drags on, the likelihood that Sudan's neighbors could get dragged into the conflict as well?
Well, it's likely, but not only the Sudanese neighbors could get involved in this conflict. Sudan itself is politically fragmented. We've got a lot of groupings with different political ideologies and political objectives inside Sudan. So this might just be an opportunity for those who want to see themselves noticed within Sudan taking arms as well. But importantly, you might just see RSF also making deals with some of the insurgents group inside Sudan in terms of amplifying their power and position within Sudan. So it's not just only this has got a potential of not only becoming a regional conflict, but inside Sudan, you might just see an emergence of another civil war.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thembisa Fakude joining us from Johannesburg. Thank you.